Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Polo. Today I am making my freshly chopped garlic Alfredo pasta. I've already gone and chopped the garlic up already. Got the pot over here with the water and it's already boiling. We'll get in there. Alright. So here's our garlic. It's about 4 garlic cloves. We have our Alfredo sauce. Parmesan to go on after. A can of mushrooms. We got our linguine. I was going to use angel hair, but ran out. Sink full of dishes. But yeah, so this also was one of my mother's favorite dishes that I made. Outside of a lot of things that I've made, but this was something that she really liked a lot. So I figured I would make it tonight, because I am missing her something fierce. But plus it just sounds good. Having some freshly chopped garlic Alfredo pasta, it just sounds so good. Now also, besides putting the Parmesan on after, something else that I've done in the past is put some shredded cheese on top. So it could be anything from cheddar to mozzarella to Monterey Jack, pepper jack, you know, whatever kind of cheese you want to put on there. Just a little extra cheesy. So let's put the Alfredo sauce in the pot. Let that sit and let it drain. Get the mushrooms. If you hear some jingling in the background, that's just my cat playing with her toy. Alright. Did you want to say hi to the people again? Alright. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid on that. I'm going to let that drain. Take our can of mushrooms. Toss that in there. You can put half a can, put the whole can in there. However much you want. And then we're going to put the garlic in there. Alright, so you don't want to start heating up the sauce until the noodles are practically done. Because the sauce will heat up pretty quickly. I might shred up some cheese to make it extra cheesy. And I will see you guys here in a few minutes when that pot is boiling of water. I got the noodles in. Alright, so I shredded up the cheese. I finished shredding up the last little bits of Monterey Jack that I had. And I forgot to lift this. Now, my head won't be cut off. Still waiting for the water to boil. Got the cheese. Here. My cat knows when I'm shredding cheese because she comes and asks for some. Since that is in there, get a spoon to stir that. That's taking forever. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright. Water is I'm still waiting for the water to boil. I decided to make myself some Gfuel. Having some, the Gfuel is Supreme Hydration Stab Stimulant. And if you don't know what Gfuel is, it's, besides having the hydration flavors, which has no caffeine in it, they have energy flavors that have 140 milligrams of caffeine, 15 calories, and no sugar. They also have t-shirts, hats, a bunch of other things. They've got over 50 flavors to choose from. You want to give it a try, they do have starter packs. It comes with a shaker, and it comes with 6 individual servings. And you can use code POLO at checkout to save yourself 20%. Alright, so the noodles went in, finally. Now, normally I break it in half, but I don't want to make some Italians mad. But it just makes it fit in there easier, and it cooks just a tad faster. But this time I'm going to leave them whole. I don't feel like breaking them. So we're going to let that start cooking. Put a little bit of oil in there, so that way they don't stick together. You just want a little bit. You don't want so much where, you know, they're oily. You just gotta keep checking on them. Here's a little sneak peek of the sauce. Looks good. Looks good. Haven't mixed it or anything. It's not yet. There's the other side of the room. But yeah, I love making this dish. That, and if you make a whole box of pasta, it'll last you a few days. It does depend on who's eating. Me, it lasts me maybe like 3 days. Sometimes 2, if I decide to eat a lot of it. Yeah, I'll come back as soon as the pasta is done. Alright. Noodles are down in the pot. That should take about maybe 7 to 10 minutes. You'll have to, look to see if they're done or not. But while those are cooking, you can turn the sauce on low. Just a fair warning, you definitely want to be very, very careful when you're mixing the sauce. The last time that I made this, I did turn up a little too high. I started burning, but also the sauce ended up splashing and burning myself. So yeah, so be very careful when heating it up. So you give it the initial stir, and then you keep a close eye on it. Oh, also, when you cut up your garlic, you can put as much as you want in it. If you love garlic, put 4 or 5 cloves in there. I love garlic. I just don't want to eat so much that my cat decides to stay away from me because I've got horrendous garlic breath. But also, you can put anything you want in it. You can add some extra vegetables in there. Speaking of vegetables, trying to think, what vegetables do I want to have with this? Carrots, Brussels sprouts, okra. Okra. Got myself a bag of okra. And it's one of those bags where you can steam it right in the bag. I absolutely love okra, especially deep fried okra. Not deep fried, but, well, maybe it's deep fried. Fried okra. And the one place that I know that has fried okra, besides if you do it at home, is Church's Chicken. That's where I first had fried okra. Fell in love. Now, I just love okra in general now. But I'll be right back with the finished meal. Alright, so here we have it. Ready? Check that out. You can put your pasta, the sauce, some parmesan. I sprinkled some Monterey Jack right on top, and then we've got our okra. And what's great is that I'm using one of my mother's bowls that she absolutely loved, and even this bowl as well. But thank you everybody for coming and watching. I'm gonna go enjoy this. If you end up making this, let me know what you think. I would love to hear back from you guys. Until then, eat, stay hydrated, and stay happy.